Say Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai. First and foremost, we want to give our praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who rule at great stone, and a blessed salutation to the Akiums, who on the earth, who pushing the gospel in sincerity and truth. Shalom, right? Come to another lesson to feed the body of Yahweh Shai, right? Which is the 144,000 and the one third men and children, the elect, right? I just want to go into a little history, the origin of Christmas. We'll go back to Saturnilla, and let's go back to the god Saturn, right? Which is the Edomite, which is the Edomite god, right? That you Israelite prepare to go and worship, you know. Hey, but all these information coming out, all these lessons being done by the man, the Lord, and you niggas, you niggas still being wicked. You understand? You're not taking heed. You niggas still being wicked. That's why the Most High gonna destroy two-thirds of you so-called Negroes, Latins, and Native American Indian. Because you are breaking the two main commandments. Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart and all thy soul, and thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself, which you go back to your brother, right? From the same tribe, right? You understand? Right? So, as my big brother Daniel is say, the nigga's not gonna make it, right? This is how the Christmas come to be celebrated on December 25th. All right, and this article I just type in the origin of Christmas. Right, there's a whole heap of information on this website. Right, I think it's simple to remember. Right, .com. Right, it's a Roman pagan first introduced the holiday of Saturnalia, a week-long period of lawlessness. And that's how we see you jakes. You jakes walking in this heathen spirit. It's lawlessness because these heathen have no laws. The laws, statutes, and commandments given to you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indian. So when you walk in these customs, you walk in lawless. And you're going to be put to death by Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. You understand? You're going to be put to death. So let me just go to this word Saturnalia first so we can understand the madness that y'all involving yourself in. Right? The word Saturnalia, right? He said the ancient Roman festival of Saturn, right? This is the god that you are worshiping, right? The god Saturn is in December, a period of the right. He said a period of a general merrymaking, right? He said and the um predecessor of Christmas, right? He said an occasion of wild rivalry or indulgence, right? So the God, this is who we are worshiping, the goddess Saturn, right? It says Saturnalia was an ancient Roman festival in honor of a god Saturn held on December 17th, right, on the Julian calendar, and later expand with the festival through to the 23rd of December, right? So this is the God that you are giving homage to. This is the God that you are bowing down to, right? We can see what the heathens them do, and that people feel like you celebrating the Messiah birth. There's no way in the Holy Scripture that how shy who the whatever the God Jesus tell you niggas to celebrate his birthday. Birthday is idol worship, the self worship. All praises and glory go to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. The most I didn't create me to worship himself. You niggas are dumb. You understand? The most I didn't create you Israelite to worship himself. He created Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latin, American Indian, to worship him. We are the most high glory. We worship Yahweh Hashem Yahshua. How we worship him? By keeping his law, statutes, and commandment. Right? He said in the ancient Roman religion and myth, he says Saturn, Latin Saturnus, was a god of agriculture, liberation, and time. Saturn the planet, and he says Saturn the planet and Saturday are both the name after the god. After the god, the Roman identify Saturn with the Greek Cronus, whose myth were adopted from Latin literature and Roman art. So the Greek and the Romans is saying all them are Edomites, right? They are Edomites. What the Edomites go at, they stealing people, stealing your customs and your nationality, right? This really Edomites are good at the so-called white man. He steal your heritage, and your nationality, right? Because according to the scripture, the Greek and the Romans go back to Japhet, but the so-called white man claimed this name on himself, right? So they're speaking about the so-called white man. This is the god of Saturn who you are worshiping. You are worshiping the so-called white man, right? Ignorantly, you are worshiping the so-called white man. Now the men of the Lord we out there, we telling y'all, yo, these idol custom, idol worship, y'all gonna be destroyed if y'all continue this madness, right? But no, you niggas still wanna worship Saturn. So you continue to worship Saturn, the most I can put you out to death, right? Says they said the Roman pagan forcing the Jews a holiday, Saturnalia, a week-long period of lawlessness, celebrated between December 17th to 25th. During this period, the Roman courts were closed, and Roman law dictated that no one could be punished or he said for damaging property or injuring people during the work-long celebration. The festival begins when Roman authority choose an enemy of the Roman people to represent the Lord of misrule. Each Roman community select a victim who they force to indulge in food and other physical pleasure throughout the week. And we know this is what? Lewdness, lawlessness, right? He said at the festival, conclusion December 25th, Roman authority believed they were destroying the force of darkness by brutally murdering this innocent man or woman, right? It said the ancient Greek poet and historian Lucian, in his dialogue entitled Saturnalia, described the festival observance in his time. He said, in addition to human sacrifice, he mentioned these customs, widespread intoxication, going from house to house. It's the same thing niggas is be doing. Because I tell you, hey, when I was in the world, you know, around this demon season, you were gone by a brethren, you eat a little black cake, you drink a little juice, drink a little rum, eat a little food. You understand? These is the healing custom, right? Nothing wrong if you go by a brethren, eat a piece of cake, or drink a little juice or a little wine, or eat a food. Nothing wrong with that, no. But for this particular custom, you're going off. You understand? You're going off, right? He said widespread intoxication, going from house to house while singing naked, rape, and other sexual license, and consuming human-shaped biscuit. You understand? Still produced in some English and most German bakery during the Christmas season. So it's where they do all the baking, you understand? And all the you know the unclean meat. You understand? Right? These is pagan custom. It had nothing to do with you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. And you confusion of face Israelites who scatter among these heathens. Right? These Israelites who look like these heathens. Right? That's confusion of faces. Right? He said, in the 4th century EC, Christianity imports Saturnalia festival, hoping to take the pagan masses in with it. Christian leaders succeed in converting to Christianity a large number of pagans by promising them that they could continue to celebrate Saturnalia as Christian. And that's why you Christians today, you Israelites who call yourself Christian, that's why you celebrate Christmas. And that's why you worship the god Saturn, which go back to the so-called white man. You are worshiping the so-called white man. You are walking in the wicked demonic pagan holiday customs, right? That is wickedness, right? That is wickedness, right? Right? Christmas is a depraved custom, which is morally low. You understand? Which is wickedness, right? So, right? Do I want to get to? Khan. He said the problem was that there was nothing intrinsically, nothing intrinsically. This word intrinsically go back to natural, right? That's what the word back to, right? So nothing intrinsically, right? He said the problem was that there was nothing intrinsically Christian about Satanella. He said he said to remedy this, these Christian leader named Saturnalia concluded day December 25th. So these demon do, right? The name Saturnella, which is the god Saturn, which is the Roman god Saturn, concluded day December 25th to be the god Jesus birthday, right? So this is who you Israelite worshiping and celebrating and giving homage to, the god Saturn. And this is a sin to death. You understand? There's a sin to death, right? He said Christian had little success, however, refining the practice of Satanella, right? He said, as Stephen, professor of history at the University of Massachusetts, um, Amartys, right, in return for ensuring massive observance of the anniversary of the Savior birth by assigning it to this resonant date, the church for its part, Salakia, right? Yeah. He said the church for its part tacitly agreed to allow the holiday to be celebrated more or less the way it had always been. So what they do, they bring all them Christianity, which we keep telling you people, Christianity is white supremacy. Christianity has nothing to do with you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. It's all about white supremacy. So all this pagan custom, is everything in one. That's why as a Christian you can love a faggot, you can love a lesbian, you understand? You just love everything. That is not balance. That ain't balance. You understand? That's why two-thirds of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, they are gonna be destroyed. You understand? Right? They are gonna be destroyed. Right? He said the earliest Christian holiday was celebrated by drinking, sexual indulgence, singing naked in the street. He said a precursor, right, of modern caroling. And with the caroling go back to Christmas carol, right? They go back to Christmas carol, right? Precursor is a person or thing that come before another, right, of the same kind, right? So let me go to this word precursor. So like your caroling. Let me go back to this, right? And go to this word caroling, right? I would write it caroling. Right? So you got carol. It says sing or saying something happy, right? And there's where this be singing what a Christmas carol. He said the activity of singing Christmas carols. This have nothing to do with you Israelites. Nothing to do with you Israelites. Right? And I hate the shit with this be singing that demonic song, pushing the demonic spirit on you jakes, and you being enticed by the demon spirit with them Christmas carols. You understand? But the most high gonna destroy, most high gonna destroy you niggas. Right? Most high gonna destroy you because you niggas love the heathens more than yourself. Right? Right? So he said a Reverend Increase Matter of Boston observed in 1687 that the early Christian who first observed it natively on December 25th did not do so think that Christ was born in that month. But because the heathen Satanella was at the time kept in Rome, he said, and they were willing to have those pagan holiday metaphors, right? And you see, think look the year 60 something. They were bringing you Negroes, right? Right? They were bringing you Negroes on cargo slave ship. So you Negroes wasn't celebrating Christmas. So what the hell this got to do with you? What this got to do with you, so-called Latinos, so-called Native American Indian? What this got to do with you, right? Right? He said because the heathen, Salakia, he said, and they were willing to have those pagan holiday metamorphosed into Christian. You understand? The word metamorphose go back to transform. Transform into Christian ones. He said because of its known pagan origin, Christmas was banned by the Puttians and its observance was illegal in Massachusetts between 1659 and 1681. However, Christmas Christmas was and still is celebrated by most Christians. You understand? So hey, most are gonna deal with you dumb niggas, right? Most are gonna deal with you dumb niggas. All right, let me just get let me get a couple of precepts. All right, this is Mark chapter 12, verse 29. Right, he said, and Yahweh shall answer him, the first of all commandments. Yeah, the first of all commandments is hear, O Israel, hear, O you so-called Negroes. Right, hear, O you so-called Negroes, Latinos and Native American, and you are the sons of Israel. Right, the Lord Yahweh, our power, is one Lord. And thou shalt love the Lord Yahweh thy power with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy might, and with all thy strength. This is the first commandment. And what's love? You understand? What's love? Let me go see what's love. You understand? Let me see what's love. Cause you dumb niggas deeds show that you don't love Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Because he said don't love the world, need the things that are in the world. He said don't even follow the heathens. He said the custom of these people are vain. You understand? So you are violating the two main commandments, right? You are violating the two main commandments, right? Let me get to say quick for us, John, right? First John 5, verse 2. Right, this is First John chapter 5, verse 2. He said, by this we know that we love the children of the Most High, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. When we love Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, and keep his commandments, he said, for this is love, for this is the love of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous. So let me see what the Most High say. Because a lot of you dumb niggas, you understand, but try to make excuse, like you like to say, oh, for the children, you and your children gonna be put to death, right? You and your children gonna be put to death, right? Is this is Deuteronomy chapter 12, verse 30. He said, take heed to thyself that thou be not snared by following them, following who the heathen, right? Following Christmas and all these wicked demonic holiday, right? He said after that they be destroyed from before thee, and that thou inquire not after their gods, right? I mean Saturnella, go back to the God Saturn. And also the Christmas tree is an idol that you have bow down to, right? Saying, how did these heathens serve their gods? Even so will I do likewise. Thus, he said, thou shalt not do so unto the Lord Yahweh thy power, for every abomination to the Lord Yahweh, which he hated. So the Most High hate all abomination. All. Christmas is abomination. The Christmas tree is abomination. The ways of the heathens are abomination. So you niggas have no excuse. The Feast of Purim come up next month. How much of you dumb niggas who call yourself Christians, who call yourself Muslim, who call yourself Rastafarian, how much of y'all know about the Feast of Purim? There's a feast of what? Joy and gladness. Because we overcome the enemy. We read the book of Esther. Right? Most of them will tell you I celebrate no Christmas. Right? Thou shalt not do so unto the Lord Yahweh thy power, for every abomination to the Lord Yahweh, which he hated, have they done unto their gods. He said, for even their sons and their daughters they have burned in the fire to their gods. He said, whatsoever I command you, observe to do it. Thou shalt, he said, thou shalt not add thereto or diminish from it. So plainly, y'all don't love Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, because love is keeping his commandment. Right? Read this again. Deuteronomy chapter 12, verse 32. What things soever I command you, observe to do it. Thou shalt not add thereto nor diminish from it. Right? So y'all breaking the two main commandments. Right? If niggas don't love your brothers, y'all killing each other in the ghetto. Right? You understand? Y'all selling drugs to y'all brothers. Y'all going around your brother's wife. A whole heap of wickedness with you niggas. That's why when the police gun you down on the street, you dying. We don't shed no tears, you niggas, right? You understand? We don't shed no tears. Understand? We don't shed no tears for you dumb niggas, right? Right? Like here. Yeah, Mary's back again. This is Mark chapter 12, verse 30. Say, and thou shalt love. Love is keeping the commandments. The Lord Yahweh thy power with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy might, and with all thy strength. This is the first commandment. And the second is like it, namely, this thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself, and neighbor is your brother, right? And neighbor is your brother from the 12 tribes, right? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indian, and you confusion and face the Israelites. Hey, y'all are brothers, right? As thyself, there is no other commandment greater than these. You understand? There is no other commandment greater than these, right? Right. GM Shama, Shalom Elo, Yahweh Yahushai Bashem Rakatash. Isaiah 14 and 8. He said, yeah. He said, the for tree rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon said, since thou art laid down, no fellow is come up against thee. Right? So even these he said the so-called Christmas tree is the for tree. Can. You understand? Right? So white man is they said no fella, hey, fella means somebody who's cut tree. Right? Somebody who's cut you out to the forest and this with this do with this they will do with the evergreen tree. Why you think they worship the tree? Because the trees stay green right throughout the season, the 4 season, right? And you so called white people are the cancer on the planet Earth. And Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Hashem can cleanse the earth. He can get rid of the cancer, right? Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Hashem gonna get rid of the cancer, right? You understand? Let's get this. Right? This is 4 John chapter 2, verse 15. It said, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. And what's the love of the Father? Keeping his commandments, fearing Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. He said, for all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, yeah, the lust of the flesh, homosexuality, yeah, you name it, a whole heap of lesbianism, people committing adultery, you understand, desire the flesh, do the things to please the flesh, and the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life is not of the Father, but is of the world. He said, and the world passeth away, and the lust thereof. But he that do the will of Yahweh abideth forever. So two-thirds of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, you are going to be destroyed. You are going to be destroyed. Because you are in the spirit of the so-called white man. They're rebellious, no order, don't want to take no order spirit. This is spirit two-thirds of people in. And you are going to be cut off, right? In the most brutal way, you are going to be cut off. Because you're not taking heed, right? You're not taking heed. You want to do your own thing, So yeah, y'all gonna feel it, right? I'm gonna feel it, right? Let me just go back to this article, right? Let me go back. Let me just go up to this one, right? This one is he said the origin of the Christmas tree, right? It said just as early Christian, it said recruit Roman pagan by associating Christmas with Saturnella, right? He says so to worship the Asherat, right? When I go into this word here, right? The Asherat, it said a wooden pillar used as a symbol of the Canaanite goddess Asherat. So hey, is a holy idol worship with you Israelites, especially you Christian. You understand that you Israelite who call yourself Islam, call yourself Rastafarian. It's a holy idol worship with you Israelites. This is why y'all gonna be put to death. Y'all gonna be put to death because hey, you get this precept too, right? Y'all gonna be put to death, right? Exodus 20, right? The holy idol worship with you niggas. This is Exodus chapter 20, verse 1. And the power, Yahweh, speak all these words, saying, I am the Lord Yahweh thy power, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. So y'all have your Christmas tree in your house, which is an idol, which is a god. Y'all worship Saturnella, right? Which go back to the god Saturn, which is a Roman god, right? Which going back to Serapis Christus, right? AKA white Jesus, right? This is why you niggas gonna die unless y'all repent, right? But it's the prophecy, right? Say that 230 y'all gonna be cut off and die, right? Y'all gonna be destroyed because you niggas in the spirit of Esau, right? He are your father the devil. Y'all in the same spirit of Esau. Esau hate Esau hate order. He don't follow order. You wanna do your own thing. And 200 people in the same spirit. That's why Zechariah 13 and 8, hey, go soon come into full effect. Full effect. Right? So he said verse Exodus 23, thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them nor serve them. For I, the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, thy power, am a jealous power, visiting the iniquity of the father upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me. So, hey, a lot of you niggas come back here right now for your judgment. You understand? Y'all back here for to be destroyed, right? Y'all born in vain. Verse 6, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments. So keeping the Most High commandments is showing the Most High you love Him. Love is keeping commandments. You understand? Keeping commandments is love, right? So he said, back, right? He said, just early Christian recruit Roman pagan by associating Christmas with the Saturnella, right? So to worship the Asherat cult and its offshoot were recruited by the church sanctioning Christmas tree. Pagan had long worshipped tree in the forest or brought them into their house and decorate them and this observance was adopted and painted with a Christian Werner by the church. So this is a pagan idol that you dumb niggers bowing down to. And the Bible condemn condemn the Christmas tree. Bible condemn these demonic holidays. Right? What the men the Lord doing is getting you dumb niggas blood out of their hand. Right? Our elder apostle couldn't say it better. You gotta hate these two-thirds. Because these two-thirds are an enemy to the own power. They are an enemy, right? And they have no wisdom. You gotta fear the Most High's wisdom. You're not gonna fear the power that creates you. You're not gonna fear the power that creates you. Like we don't sorry. This is why the Most High said, pray not for these people. I'll lift up a cry for them. Don't pray for them. So why the Most High say he hate, let me get this one quick. Most High say he hate and despise your feast days. Right? Hate and despise your feast days. Right? Yeah. Right? This is Amos chapter 20, verse Salakia. Amos chapter 5, verse 21. I hate and despise your feast days, your Christmas, your carnival, your birthdays, you name it, etc. You name it. Your Valentine's Day, your Father's Day, your Mother's Day. The most I never tell we celebrate these madness. These are the way of the heathens, right? I hate and despise your feast days, and I will not smell in your solemn assembly. He said, though ye offer me a burnt offering and your meat offering, like they say, oh, we celebrated so-called Jesus' birthday. It's celebration of Jesus' birthday. Right? Though ye offer me a burnt offering and your meat offering, I will not accept them, neither will I regard the neither will I regard the peace offering of your fat beasts. Take thou away from me the noise of thy song. Hey, I hate the Christmas carol of passion. Hate that way. I can't wait for the Most High bring great judgment to this place. Everywhere you walk is that demonic song in your ears. Take thou away from me the noise of thy song, for I will not hear the melody of thy voice. So the Most High not gonna hear that. You understand? The Most High not gonna hear that. Right? So the Most High hate your feast days. Right? The Most High hate Christmas, carnival, you name it, all these demonic holidays, the world celebrate, the Most High hate it. Right? Most High hate it. Right? This is Jeremiah. This is Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 1. He said, hear ye the word which the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua speak unto you, O children of Israel. So he speak to? He speak to the children of Israel. Israel is our fourth father. Right? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American, you are the descendants of Israel. So the Most High speaking to you. Thus said the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, learn not the ways of the heathen. Christmas is the way of the heathen. The Christmas tree, cutting the Christmas tree out in the forest and putting the house and decorate it is the way of the heathens. All this demonic holiday that you are celebrating is the way of the heathens. So he said, learn not the way of the heathen. This is a commandment. And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. He said, for the custom of the people are vain. For one cutteth a tree out of the forest, the work of the hands of the workman with the axe. And the tree is what the Christmas tree. Right? This is why the elder put up Isaiah 40:8. Right? And he talking about the Christmas tree, which is the fir tree. Y'all literally worshiping the tree. And they go back to what Nimrod and Tammuz. Y'all literally worshiping that tree. Right? He said for Jeremiah 10 and 3, he said, for the custom of the people are vain, for one cutteth a tree out of the forest, the work of the hands of the workman with an axe. He said they deck it with silver and gold. That's how they decorate the tree. Right? The decorated with silver and gold. Right? Let me see if I can pull up on the demonic tree. Right? Let me see if I can pull up on that. See what it's talking about. Right? Let me see if I can pull it up. Let me get some image. Right? So they deck it with silver and gold. Right? And they say, this is an idol. This is a pagan idol. Right? They deck it with silver and gold. Right? Let me take a pull up this one. Right? They deck it with silver and gold. Silver and gold. Right? Let me get a precept here. Right? This is why Yahushua say, if I didn't come and speak to them, they have no cloak, roughly paraphrasing. They have no cloak for the sin. You niggas have no excuse. You have no excuse. You can't say never hear this word. Y'all have no excuse. Right? This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 15. Start from verse 1. He said, but thou, O power Yahweh, are gracious and true, long suffering, and in mercy, ordering all things. For if we sin, we are dying, knowing thy power, but we will not sin, knowing that we are counted thine. And what is sin? Sin is a transgression in the law. Right? Verse 3. For to know thee is perfect righteousness, yea, to know thy power is the root of immortality. And this really many love. We push immortality. Why these dumb nigga push mortal? We push immortality. Live on. Right? You understand? So how we gonna know the most high? You gotta follow his word. He gave his word unto Jacob. Right? Verse 4. For neither did the mischievous invention of men deceive us. Right? This is one right here. Let me get this. Right? The mischievous invention of men. Right? Right? Invention of men. Right? So like you jump in all the place. Right? Jeremiah chapter 10. Right? Verse 3. He said, for the custom of the people are vain, for one cutteth a tree out of the forest, the work of the hands of a workman with the axe. They deck it with silver and with gold. They fasten it with nail and with armor that it move not. Right? He said they are upright as a palm tree, but speak not. So this is a god. Right? This is a pagan god, a pagan idol. Right? He said they are upright as a palm tree. He said they speak not. They must be need to be born. Right? You usually one gotta give it a standard. Usually one gotta give it a life. Because they cannot go. Be not afraid of them, for they cannot do evil, neither also is it in them to do good. You understand? So this is where you dumb nigga worshiping. Right? This is where you dumb nigga worshiping. Right? So we go back to Wisdom of Solomon. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 15 verse 4. He said, for neither did the mischievous invention of men deceive us. Not gonna deceive the hopeful elect. Not gonna worship this shit. We're gonna burn this shit down. You understand? We're gonna burn this down. This is an idol. a pagan idol, right? Right? He said, neither did the mischievous Salakia, Wisdom of Solomon 15:4, neither did the mischievous invention of men deceive us, nor an image spotted with diverse color. An image, right? An image spotted with diverse color, right? Spotted with diverse color. An image spotted with diverse color, right? With silver and gold, right? He said the pain to a fruitless labor. He said the sight thereof entice fool to lust after it. So they say, you see these dumb niggas posting up, taking out selfie by Christmas tree. Yes, Christmas. Everybody by the Christmas tree posting up, taking out selfie. It entice fools. You Israelites that celebrate Christmas, y'all are a bunch of fools. This is what the Most High saying it. It entice fools. Right? Wisdom of Solomon chapter 15 verse 5. He said, the sight thereof entice fools to lust after it. And so they desire the form of a dead image. They desire a form of a dead image that had no breath. Right? That had no breath. He said, both they that make them and they that desire them and they that worship them are lover of evil things. Remember this again? He said, both they that make them and they that desire them and they that worship them are lovers of evil things and are worthy to have such things to trust upon. You understand? Hey, y'all are lovers of evil things. Right? This is an evil thing. Right? This is an evil thing. Right? Let me get this one here. This is thing close after this one. This is the letter of Jeremiah, right in the Apocrypha, chapter 1, verse 27. Right? Let me get this. Right? Select here. Yeah, this is the letter of Jeremiah, chapter 1, verse 27. You go straight to the point. This is letter of Jeremiah, chapter 1, verse 27. It said, they also that serve them are ashamed, for if they fall to the ground at any time, they cannot raise up again of themselves. Neither if one set them upright, can they move of themselves. Neither if they be bowed down, can they make themselves straight. But they said give before them as unto dead men. Right? So they said give before them unto dead men. You understand? So hey, this is the idol. And Yahweh Hashem Yahushua gonna put you niggas to death. Stop following the nigga woman. Be a man. Stop following these women. And about Christmas is to the children. There are no such thing as Christmas to children. Most I give you Sabbaths, give you Passover, give you Feast of Tabernacle, Feast of Unleavened Bread, Feast of Dedication, Feast of Purim. These is holy day unto the Most High. These is the day that you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans need to observe. But the Most High said, rehearse the righteous act. Y'all rehearsing wicked acts, evil acts. That's why y'all gonna be axed out. Right? So take heed. Take heed. You understand? Take heed. Right? You know, hey, so this lesson was edifying. You know, I want to give our praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who rule well at Great Millstone, and a blessed sanitation to the Akyums in the folk and the earth, pushing the gospel in sincerity and truth. Shalom.